Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? It is Thursday, let's see, February 16th. I hope you all had a wonderful, happy Valentine's Day. Today, what I wanted to do is get on here and show you some of the features and settings that you can use on your iPad to make your iPad really work for you and become a lot more user friendly. As we age, we know that our eyesight starts, my eyesight, I've always been legally blind without my contacts or my glasses. So I have always had to read anything that I have to see without glasses or contacts about this close, and then I can kind of see it. So I have always had problems with my vision and my eyesight. However, when helping my dad, he had the macular degenerative disease in his eyes, and so that was one of the things that I helped him set up his iPad so that he could see it and view it a lot better. And so I figured that what we would do today on today's live training, because we are going to be going live every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to be going live here on YouTube as well as over on our Facebook group, where if you have not joined, after this video, I'll leave a link to our group in the description below, and you can head over there, and throughout the week, you can always ask Ben and I in that group any questions or anything that you ran into and maybe some of your frustrations and everything, and we'll be able to help you a lot more over there. So, without further ado, I just want to jump right in. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Audrey with SimplifyingTech4Seniors.com. And my brother Ben and I are on this crazy mission to help cut down on the frustration that you may be having with all this new technology. And so these video tutorials are just, fun for us to be able to get in here and just kind of show you and help you along in, all of this new technology. But it also means a lot to us because I've helped my dad in the past, and my brother is still helping my Aunt Trudy out there in Texas. So if there are any videos that you want to see, or if there's technology that you are just so frustrated with and you just don't even know where to start, let us know in the comment section below, and we can get on these videos and create it. That's what this channel is for. It's for you and for us to be able to just teach you and help you out wherever we can with this technology. So let's jump right in, and I am learning new technology. So you're going to be learning it along with me, or you may be learning it along with me, but just give me a little bit of grace here if I mess up or if I'm going back and forth, and let's just jump right in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my iPad. So in order to do that, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to share my screen with you. So now you should be able to see my screen. And the only bad thing with this is that, let me jump on YouTube real quick and see what we have going on over there. And let's see. We've got if it's coming up on the live, and then also in our Facebook. Let's see. We got, okay. I don't even know. Here we go. Simplifying Tech. Oh, I can't even see. You know what? We're just moving on. I'm just going to move on. Okay, so from here, what I want to do is, first of all, just know that you have the different features for the vision settings. So we have settings that's going to help with those of you that may have problems with your vision. And then you have the interaction settings, which is like that assistive touch that helps you kind of with especially if you're new to touch screen, it'll help you touching the screen and everything. And then of course you have your hearing settings, which include like live listen and things like that. Today, what we're going to go over is the vision settings. So the first thing I want to show you is going to be how you can change the background on your iPad. And as you can see right now, I've got like this, beautiful background, but let's say that it's kind of hard to see the apps that I have on here with this background. So in order to see these apps better, what you would do is simply tap on settings, and it's just this little icon right here. And it's usually on your home page, but if it's not, then that's the icon that you're looking for. Over here to the left, what you're gonna do is go down until you see this wallpaper, okay? And so you're gonna see wallpaper and you're gonna tap, I don't know, you're not able to really see my mouse, which is kind of, oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Now you can see it. Just learned something new. So right here where it says wallpaper, you're gonna tap on wallpaper and then click on choose a new wallpaper. From here, I'm gonna highly suggest that you stick with the stills. And so that way you don't have like this dynamic movement or anything. Let's just tap on stills, and then you're gonna scroll down to the bottom, all the way at the bottom, and you're gonna see this just black. It's just a black background. So you're gonna tap on that, and now it's gonna show you what does the background look like. We're gonna tap on set, and it's gonna ask you if you wanna set this black background to your lock screen as well as your home screen. Then if you did, you would tap on set both. And that's what we're gonna do. Just set both of them. Now, when we tap on this home button, it's gonna take us back to the home screen, and now you can see how much brighter these apps are. So that's the first way that you can really set up your iPad to help with your vision and be able to see it a little bit more clearly. Now, the next thing is, if you notice, if I go to, let's say, my email, okay, and I use Gmail as my email. So I go here, and let's say that I want all of this to be black too. So I just want everything in the background to be black. What you would do is tap back on your home button. Let's go back to our home screen. We're gonna go right back into our settings. And so from your settings, we're still on the wallpaper, but you're going to tap on, let's see, display and brightness. And so at the display and brightness, right here where it says appearance, tap on dark. And now all of your apps and everything will be with the black background, making it much easier to see the text and everything on here. So now, while we're still in the settings and this display and brightness, we're gonna make the text size bigger. And this is one of the first things I always do whenever I get an iPad or my iPhone, is to tap on the text size. And now you'll notice that I've got mine all the way up to as large as it can go. Now, if I was to just kind of like, press and hold that down and swipe it to the left, all the way to the left, you'll notice how small the font got. So what you do is you just tap again, hold down, and just swipe over to the right until you get that text as large as you need it. Now, there is another setting that I'm going to show you in about 2 more steps that you can even make your text even larger than what it is here. So the next thing that I want to do is let's tap on this display and brightness. We're going to go back to kind of this setting. And right here where it says bold text, I want you to tap on that, toggle this. This is a toggle switch. So anytime you hear anybody say toggle it on, that just simply means to tap it. And you'll notice what happens. When I toggle that, you'll notice that the text gets bolder. And so it makes it a lot more easier to see that as well. Now, if you want to toggle it off, you can toggle it off and you notice that the text goes a little bit dimmer. But we're going to toggle it on. And another thing to know is when you're toggling on and off, if there's green, that means that this element, I guess, or I don't even know, it just slipped my mind, but that means that this is on. So this feature is turned on. Okay, so that's your bold text. Now the next thing, I've got my notes over here, I don't want to miss anything. The next thing is going to be increasing the contrast. And so let's go back over here to our settings right here. What you want to do is tap on accessibility. So we're going to tap on accessibility. And then we're going to tap on display and text size, right? Yep, there we go. Now you'll notice that we have our bold text on. Remember I said you can make your font larger. When you tap on this larger text, then you want to toggle this on. Watch what happens. Now this little, adjusting, this adjuster, with that off, you notice that it's all the way up here to A. Turn that on, it jumps here. And if you tap and hold that down and swipe to the right, look at how large your text is. How awesome is that? So that would help me tremendously if I didn't have on my contacts or glasses. And I'm sure that it probably helps you guys out tremendously, even if you do have on your glasses. So you can just adjust this wherever you want the font size, whatever is going to work best for you. This is your iPad. So you customize it the way that you want to. So for me, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to toggle this off because this is a good enough size for me and my iPad in reading. But we want to go back to the display and text size. And on here, right here where it says increase contrast, watch what happens. I increase that contrast, and now you can see the contrast between the back, this black, and then these features that you can choose and that you can edit. So once again, if I turn that off, it's not a big contrast. You don't see it very much, but you turn that on and there's a big contrast. You can really see this when you have your iPad set to the light mode. The very first thing that we had done with the the light and dark appearance. So we had changed it to this dark appearance, but in the light appearance you can really see that contrast. So now the next thing is going to be zooming in. So let's say that you are in an app, and let's just use my Gmail, okay? Because I know a lot of you use your iPad to check your email. So let me just go through here. Have you seen how to? All right. So I do search engine optimization. I want to make sure I don't have, if you do have any questions or whatever, leave them in the comment section below. And I'll be more than happy to answer them, or I can answer them while I'm here live also. All right. So here's the email. I use Gmail app and to get my emails, okay? And so let's say that this font, okay, that is here, it's a little bit smaller, right? It's not as big. So what you can do is let's just tap on the home screen again to get back and tap on our settings. So while on your settings again, the next thing that you want to do is you want to make sure, obviously, that we're in the accessibility. So let's tap back to accessibility. And then right here, I want to make sure, let's see, zoom. So right here where it says Zoom, tap on that. Now this is off, it's toggled off, but we want to toggle that on. Now, if you notice, and it's not showing up on my screen. Oh no, no. This is not. Okay, so I'm not, oh, okay. Well, okay, so this is very interesting because I can't show you. If you're following along, tap on that, toggle this on. But what's happening is, let me see, show, hide. When there's a big magnifying glass thing that is making it much larger. Let me go back to my, and it is not showing. Oh my word. Okay, well, this is note to self. What I will be doing is I have a blog post that we have created along with screenshots of what's happening on your iPad at the different steps. And so what I'll do is I'll make sure that I take a screenshot of this and show you in our blog post. So be sure to follow that link under this video because we'll have a link to that blog post and you'll be able to see what I'm seeing, but it's not allowing you to see on here. But just know that with, let's get back to our settings right here. With that Zoom activated, when you double tap with your 3 fingers, so what you would do is 1, 2, 3, and what it'll do is open up like kind of this magnifying glass that actually, you know what? Let me just turn myself, let's turn off the screen sharing and maybe this is how we can do it. We have it on, okay, and if I go here, let's see if you could see. When I double tap 3 fingers, right there. So you see this, I'm trying to get it to where you don't have too much of a glare. So this window right here, where what I can do is move this window. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So this window has this little horizontal thing right here. When you tap and hold that down, then you can move around the page and you can see like how, I'm trying really hard where you can see, but you can move this around the page and look at everything on this page and it makes it much larger, okay? And then to get rid of this, you could just simply double tap again with the 3 fingers and then it goes away. Now, alternatively, what you can do is right within the message, if you just do the expanding of your fingers, so you'll just lightly touch on your screen and then make it larger, then you can kind of move this around as well on your screen and view it like that. So you don't have to use the magnifying glass. And then when you're finished with that, all you're gonna do is just with your finger is double tap, or no, that doesn't work anymore. So what you'll do is you'll do a pinch. So you bring this down and it brings it right back to where it was. The only thing you're not able to do is gonna be, look at this, like you can't bring this up any larger, which is all of your messages and who they're from. It's just the message itself. So within apps, you can mess around with that. Let's go ahead and get back. Let's get back to this screen right here. And in order to see the all of the apps that you have open, if you've got this home button, all you do is like double click on it and it brings back all of the different apps that you have open. And so I'm just gonna tap on the settings. We're gonna go back to the settings. And what I wanna show you is the the speaking screen. So if this is something, if you are having a hard time reading or seeing, this is another thing, another feature that you can use. So let's turn off this zoom feature right here for now. And we want to go back to the accessibility menu options, all of those options. And then right down here where it says spoken content, go ahead and tap on that. Now, where it says speak screen, yours will probably be toggled off, but what you want to do, just tap toggle on. And now let's go back. I'm going to double click on that home button and we're going to head over to our website. So I'm going to tap on our website. And in order for you to have this speak what's on your iPad or whatever, let me show you real quick because I want you to be able to see this. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the your two fingers, and you're going to, I want you to kind of come over here at the top, and I just want you to swipe down.
Teaching seniors and their caregivers how to use active accessibility icon. Skip to content. Tech made simple for seniors. Home. About. Tutorials. Expand drop-down menu. Tech reviews. More.
So we're gonna
expand drop-down menu.
This went
Open
off to the
form.
side. If you notice
Simplifying
that,
tech for seniors. We get frustrated
we're gonna tap.
when we don't have.
And we're going to hit the pause button real quick, okay? So I just wanted to show you that is the two fingers. So once again, let me just show you, is you're on a page, you're on an app, and you want it to speak to you. Maybe you're busy cooking or whatever, and you just want to read this article. All you're going to do, once again, two fingers, and you're just, I always start up at this white part, because if you put it on the screen, you may touch something. So I just started at the white.
Teaching seniors and their caregivers how to use.
Okay. So let me switch back to our iPad mode. This is nice. I love doing this. Okay, so back to our iPad mode. Like I said, once you'll notice that it goes back up here. So what you'll do, just tap on that again and watch. You can speed up or slow down how they speak just by tapping on that. So listen.
Tip. Accessibility
Tap
icon.
on that.
Skip to content. Tech made simple for seniors. Home. About. Tutorials. Expand drop-down menu. Tech reviews. More.
So all I was doing is just tapping that one X, and it was moving forward, okay, or making it go faster or slower, and you can do that. So in order to stop it from, speaking or whatever, to close this feature, you're just going to tap on that X, and there you have it. That was the speak the screen is, now I don't know if it works on every app. Some apps it might not. So you're going to have to just try that. But once again, let's get back to our settings. We're going to double tap on that, and then we're going to tap on our settings. And then finally, the seventh one is inverting the colors. And so in order to do the inverting the colors, once again, we're going to tap back on the accessibility, because right now we're in the spoken content menu. We just want to get back to accessibility. And then we want to tap on the display and text size. And now scroll down just a little bit where it says classic invert, and watch what happens when you tap on your classic invert. Okay, not too much look like it happened. Let's see. Oh, that was smart invert. We want it classic invert. So classic invert. So if you notice, this is all of like the icons have changed color, and to see what it would look like in your other apps, just simply double click or double click, and you'll notice these are all of your other apps. Now you see our website, the colors are inverted, so that website would look, kind of a little weird, but for your eyesight, it may actually work for your eyesight. So just be mindful of that. And one other thing I do want to say is that I keep saying double click on this home button. And I know that some of you may not have this home button in order to see all of the apps. So real quick, once again, we're going to jump back over here, and I'm just going to show you real quick. Okay, so in order to get to all of your apps, if you don't have that home button, what you're going to do is you're just going to simply tap and move this up and keep going until about halfway. Release it, and then there is all of your apps as well. Okay, so that's a great way to be able to get back to your apps. So inverting the colors, we inverted the colors, and this, you can see what it's going to look like on some of your apps, and this may really work for you. It's just let's get back to the settings. It's going to be up to you which one works best for your vision. So we can tap on the classic invert, and if you wanted to, you could do the smart invert as well, and then kind of go back and see what it's going to look like on your other apps. And if that's going to work best for you, then keep it at that. You just want to play around, turn it on, turn it off, see which one is going, to allow you to see your screen the best. So I'm going to go back to our settings and accessibility, and that's it. That was our complete training. Oh, I did not show you that. I was not sharing my screen. Oh, okay. So we were back over here on the display and text size, and it was back with the smart invert and the classic invert. So if you toggle off your smart invert and you toggle back on your classic invert, and then choose between those. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so that's it. That was your training, the live training for today. So you got to see how to change the background of your iPad and change that to the black so your apps show up more. You changed it to the light and dark appearance so that all of your apps and everything, if you wanted the dark, that's a lot better to be able to see the text and the apps. And then you adjusted your text, you made it large and then even larger, and then your bold text, we increased the contrast. And then I showed you the zoom magnifier, the speak screen where you can have your iPad speak what's on the screen, and then your invert colors. So I hope that this training was beneficial to you. I love doing these live because if you do have any questions, I can answer those questions as we're going through. So until next Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time, y'all be blessed. And next week, we will be going over more accessibility options, and that one will be the interaction settings along with the hearing settings. So for those of you that may be having problems with hearing, where Ben actually does, he's lost a lot of his hearing in one of his ears due to serving our country and being over there in war. So he understands that aspect of not being able to hear very well. So we'll go over that. And then the interaction settings, which is the dexterity. And a lot of times, if you've got the hands that are wiggling and you go to try to touch on the iPad, there are settings that can help with that. So, and if there's any other videos that you would like to see on any other technology, let us know. Okay, so until next week, y'all be blessed and have a wonderful day. And finish.